insurance company headquartered right here in Jacksonville, Florida. On behalf of Fortegra, we would like to welcome you to the 2025 High School 912 Fortegra Basketball Invitational. At Fortegra, our mission is to help businesses and individuals manage risk by creating and delivering reliable insurance and risk management solutions. We're also committed to giving back to our local communities. That's why we're proud to sponsor the 8th annual Fortegra High School 912 Basketball Invitational at the Bolles School. If you would like to learn more about Fortegra, including our career opportunities here in Jacksonville, please visit Fortegra.com.
Welcome to this Action Sports Jax 24/7 Network special presentation. It's the Fortegra High School 912 Invitational.
Just moments away from getting underway in this championship game of the High School 912 Fortegra Invitational here at Davis Gym on the campus of the Bolles School. We've got a great matchup here tonight between the University Christians and the Middleburg Broncos, both winners in their semifinal games last night. Middleburg upsetting Bolles on their home floor while University Christian pulled away from First Coast. Bolles just won the third-place game a few moments ago, and now let's take a look at how UC got here yesterday. Scott Cooper, a team under the leadership of head coach Jody Bailey. They've been in this tournament before. They know what it takes.
They do, and they're a whole new team than we've seen before. Very guard-oriented, very strong, very fast-paced. They're going to put the pressure on Middleburg early. You know, they can't overlook Middleburg because they were expecting to play Bolles. And they played a very tough schedule to get to this point, so they just have to focus on what they do.
Challenging themselves again, and now they're looking for a trophy to take home, too. For Middleburg yesterday, under the leadership of second-year head coach Bert Cannon, they are a team that is made up of a lot of football players. They play with that toughness mentality that football players sometimes bring to the floor, but that's why you can't overlook them.
No doubt about it, and their football players are just getting in the groove because they came out late. You know, Coach Cannon played at Middleburg. He's trying to instill a culture at Middleburg, and he said his goal is to win a district championship there.
He wants to do something that's the only sport at Middleburg that has never won a district championship, boys basketball. He wants to be the guy who, he couldn't do it when he was a player. Could he do it as a coach now? They would settle, at least right now, for a trophy to take back to Clay County with them at the end of the night tonight. Alongside Scott Cooper, I'm Scott Manzi here at Davis Gym at the Bolles School. Scott, this should be a great one. This event is great as always. But we've had some really good championship games, and this one should be no different.
Yeah, you know, Middleburg's the underdog. They have nothing to lose. You know, they can come out, throw everything they can at University Christian. University Christian can't overlook Middleburg. They really have to play their game and remain focused.
Both of these teams have challenged themselves scheduling early in the season as well. For UC, it's they go around, barnstorming almost, playing a bunch of different programs all over the state and the region. For Middleburg, it's been a lot of Clay County-specific programs that they played early, but they've been battle-tested to this point.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I got to see UC live playing against my son last week, and they really are an aggressive team. That game went into overtime, and I was just talking to Coach Bailey about it being really a playoff type atmosphere game with a big crowd, and that's what they're used to. Let's see how they fare in this one.
You can see the lineup there for University Christian, a guard-oriented lineup a year after they were big man heavy on their way to the state semifinals on a 22-9 record. And there's the starters for Middleburg, a team who has not made it past the semifinals of the districts in the last several seasons. They're trying to shake that up this year. They've got a bunch of defensive-minded football players in their lineup. We'll see how that impacts them today as University Christian wins the tip and starts with it on offense here as we are underway in the championship game of the High School 912 Fortegra Invitational. A champion to be crowned at the end of the night tonight as Preston Pride, one of the few returners from last year's team, gets the scoring started.
Yeah, he's a really good sophomore in the area.
Middleburg able to answer back with a layup. Landon Brown, who Coach Cannon is very excited about, a transfer. He was in the Carolinas last year, joined the team late, athletic as all get out, and they're going to want to see him do more of that.
Tell you what, that's a nice surprise when you see him walk in the hallway, right?
Pride, who played a lot as a freshman last year, gives it up. Driving layup attempt by Damari Young. Grant won't go, but they're able to keep it alive on the glass. Jacavius DeBose, and now Holmes with a steal. Boy, this University Christian team, they're just everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah. They'll press you and press you and press you.
Possession never feels comfortable when you're playing against them. And a 10-second call right as the ball was crossing half court. And Coach Cannon arguing that ball had crossed, but a turnover nonetheless.
He is in a full disagreement with this.
Yeah, very much so. So Markel Holmes handles it for the Christians. They're going to play quick, and they may turn it over here too if these active defenders from Middleburg can have anything to say about it. Taken right back by the Christians. They've got numbers going the other way, and a tip slam for Holmes.
Yeah,
and a timeout called by Middleburg.
Great defense by Wayne Castle right there. Was very unselfish. Gave it up to Holmes for the dunk.
So we've already seen this swarming defense from University Christian fuel some turnovers and some runouts as they have built out an early 5-point lead. And Coach Cannon wants to talk things over for Middleburg. I mean, these two teams, they like being in an event like this, the Fortegra Invitational. One of a couple of tournaments for Middleburg. They got the Battle of the Island coming up next later on this month for UC. Coach Bailey said, I was begging to get in this tournament last year. I would, if I could sign up for a lifetime agreement to play in it every year, I would, which I know Alan Verlander and the crew would like to hear that. But he knows what this means and the opportunity to win a tournament like the Fortegra.
Yeah, this tournament's really brought a spotlight on some great teams in the city.
Middleburg able to get out of the timeout. Got to look down low, but couldn't convert. Quickly, UC the other way. This game may be one of those track meet types where they're running up and down for most of the evening. Who can live up to that? There's a steal.
Been a lot of turnovers early.
Avellino able to steal it. Oh, last touch by UC before it goes out of bounds. Middleburg able to get an early basket in transition, but they've had a hard time hanging onto the ball since then. Avellino gives it away. DeBose finishes.
Wayne Castle again with the unselfish play. 2 great passes, 2 assists early.
Jacavius DeBose, one of the few big-ish guys on this roster this year. At 6'4", he's considered a big man. They had a couple of 6'10" guys last year.
Yeah.
Foul called on the loose ball. Preston Pride called for the shove. First foul called in this game on either team. Parker James to inbound, the junior, who has been coached by Coach Cannon since his middle school days at Lakeside Junior High. Into the backcourt, Diego Ramirez in a tough spot, double-teamed back there. They get it across. James down low, and, well, if you beat the press, that's what can happen, Sky.
Tell you what, they made it look easy, really. No dribbles, pass, dunk.
2 guys standing down there that could have scored as Landon Brown is the recipient that time.
That's what happens with University Christian. They apply so much pressure, sometimes you can get an easy bucket out of it.
Young Grant loses the handle, finds his teammate Pride. Pride with a jump stop in the lane. Gets it back. Pride really came on as a freshman last year, a young guy too. Age-wise should be a freshman right now, but a well-seasoned sophomore as he grabs the miss there on the three-point attempt from Markel Holmes. Feeds inside, young Grant, double-teamed. Up top, three-pointer straight away. Castle airballs it out of bounds. Both of these teams kind of feeling each other out, and for University Christian, the interesting thing is to watch how they operate in the half court, right?
Right, exactly right. I mean, I think Coach Ken is doing a good job of the defense he's playing there to give them some trouble. They want to get their baskets out of transition, steals, turnovers.
Here's Avellino. Back to Ramirez. Ramirez jump stop. Cross. Goes to the corner. Keeps it alive on the baseline and falls out of bounds.
The pressure doesn't stop by them.
No.
Full court, half court.
Tristan Cross, a guy coming back from a bout of the flu that limited him early in the season. Still kind of getting his legs underneath him, but Coach Cannon loves his aggressiveness and tenacity on the glass. Described him as a Barkley or Rodman-esque rebounder.
Wow. That's a big compliment.
It is. Hopefully these kids know who those guys are and not as,
right.
Barkley, they probably just see him on TV these days. Middleburg gets a steal as they have given UC a bit of their own medicine here early.
Well, you don't see that often. Middleburg, they got the steal, and University Christian immediately turned to a 2-2-1 full court press.
They know what they're doing when it comes to that pressure.
Yeah.
And we will step aside. It has been a hectic, fast-paced start to this one. University Christian with an early 5-point lead at the high school 9-12 Fortegra Invitational on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Here on Spring Sports Media Day on Action Sports Jacks.
It's an opportunity, an education beyond the classroom and the sports arena. Life skills, testing skills, social skills. It's called High School 912, a program focused on maximizing the growth of students in academics, sports, and life. And here's your chance to get involved. If you're a local business, or if you just want to make a donation to help support programs like ACT and SAT boot camps, career days, Leadership Academy, Financial Literacy Academy, and so much more.
Another Nice High School Panther, Jack Cool.
High School 912 supports and hosts high school sporting events and several media days throughout the year. For more information on how you can get involved, visit jackshighschool912.com.
Hey guys, we got a new player today. I hear he's pretty good.
Heard this guy played in the NFL.
I think he's an MMA fighter. I've actually been on his show, the Brett and Austin show.
Football and fighting, that's the easy part. Let's see if I still have it on the ice. What the heck, man? Who is this guy? He's saving everything.
Leave the hockey to the pros, man.
It's hockey season. Come on out and see the Icemen play. Get your tickets at JacksonvilleIcemen.com.
Every year, 8 students are selected to represent the High School 912 Land South Scholarship. Applications open starting on February of 2025. If you're a high school senior looking for ways to pay for your college education, now is the time to follow High School 912 on all social media platforms to stay up to date. www.jackshighschool912.com. Early 5-point lead for University Christian here in our championship game of the Fortegra Invitational.
Coach Bailey drew up a little play for the zone right there, but it wasn't successful.
Able to get a second chance at it here. Devontae Soule into the ballgame for the first time. Gives it up to DeBose. Now DeBose, shot fake, drive, lost the handle, and another takeaway by Middleburg. These two teams, far more turnovers than points so far in this game. Drive to the rim, and Dominic Swilly banks it in.
That's what Middleburg just wants to hang around, you know. They're not going to blow this game open, but hang around until the fourth quarter, and then something can happen.
Right. UC could maybe win running away.
Right.
Middleburg's going to have to win a close one. And a steal on a lazy pass up top, taken away by Avellino. Unable to finish in transition, but his teammate Swilly there to keep it alive and score it. Dominic Swilly, a workhorse down low, showing why right there as he cuts it to 1.
Yeah, didn't give up on the play.
Middleburg right now confident on defense. Markel Holm rise and fire for three, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by UC.
Another one, Coach Bailey can't be happy with that shot. And that might be why he's coming out of the game right now.
Yeah, Holmes entered tonight just 2 of 12 from 3 on the year. Still early in the season, so kind of feeling it out from distance. But that non-rhythm 3 is the one that I don't think they want to see.
Exactly right.
Middleburg able to break the pressure. Avellino, a strong ball handler for this Middleburg team, and he is fouled on a trip.
Middleburg's being very patient offensively, which has been great. I mean, a 1-point game right now.
That's the second foul called on Preston Pride here in the first quarter. That's a key starting guard for University Christian. And he gets a hand on one here, takes it away, and he goes coast to coast with a silky smooth layup. And that's a guy who, that's a college-level play right there for Preston Pride.
Big-time play.
Three-pointer short from Avellino, and the smallest man on the floor with the rebound, Devontae Sule. Here's Pride again, reverse, no. And a good rebound inside for Tristan Cross in Middleburg. Dangerous pass, and University Christian gets it back.
That's what teams can't do is throw long passes. They're way too athletic for that.
No look, Pride inside to Clark, who converts.
Pride's making a real impact on the game right now.
Lead back to 5 for University Christian. It's been a tight one throughout. Largest lead of the game, 7 so far for UC.
Number 1, Floyd Reed checks in the game right here.
His high pass goes off the ceiling and a turnover. And that's what University Christian wants. They want to force you into those passes that have a very low percentage chance of working
exactly
out.
Right. Reed is one player for Middleburg that can match the athleticism of University Christian as one of the football team's cornerbacks.
Sule to Pride. Pride puts it on the deck. Tough drive and a tough finish. Preston Pride showing out here early. He's already got 7.
Yeah, and grown man basketball, right? Strong.
He's 14 years old.
It's crazy.
That's amazing. Three-pointer, a swish. Parker James, after the reset, hits a big one for the Broncos. Cuts it to 4. Middleburg trying to hit some shots to stay in this one. High point, Jordan Clark. Back out to Pride in the corner as the time winds down here in this opening corner. And a takeaway. Parker James, you highlighted him a moment ago, looking like a defensive back there. A wild layup attempt, just couldn't quite gather control. And University Christian with numbers. Pride, the finger roll. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. 6-point game. And a half-court heave is off the mark there for Sule to end the first quarter. The University Christian able to use their pressure to build a 6-point lead after 1 here at Davis Gym and the high school 9-12 Fortegra Invitational on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
So here's to a Merry Christmas.
Hello, my name is George. When someone has appliance troubles, I'm their first line of defense. If I can't fix it over the phone, then I'll send a service provider for an in-home visit.
Hi, my name is Miss Rose. I work in the Fortegra Claims Department. I'm here to assist when a customer calls in. I truly listen so that every experience is a good one.
Hello, I'm Torian. As a member of your concierge team, I manage unique circumstances and time-sensitive issues by creating an empathetic and personalized claim experience.
We are coaches for your children's teams. We are Fortegra.
We are mothers.
We are daughters.
We are Fortegra.
We are volunteers in your community. We are Fortegra.
We are veterans. We are Fortegra.
We are there for each other.
We are there for you. We are Fortegra.
We are Fortegra.
We are Fortegra.
I'm feeling unlimited. Starting up finishing. Yeah.
FSCJ has so much to offer.
They really let you have it all.
They made it personal to make sure I was really set up for success.
Feeling infinite, man. I'm so unlimited. I am unlimited.
We're a world of people and possibility to help you find your fit.
Feeling infinite, man. I'm so unlimited.
Middleburg sharpshooter Parker James has an early three for the Broncos as they have worked their best to beat the pressure from this University Christian team. They trail by 6 as we start the second quarter here in the championship game of the High School 9-12 Fortegra Invitational. Scott Manzi, Scott Cooper back with you on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. And a steal for Markel Holmes, who turns it right back over as he was falling out of bounds, but Boyd Reed forgot to dribble with it as he scooped it up off the deck. So it's one of those where I feel bad for the official scorer trying to track all of these possession changes.
That looked like the Eagles the other night when Jalen Hurst threw
the
interception.
The multiple fumble, right? Yeah, the multiple turnovers on one play. UC's got it back, leading 17-11. Devin Stokes into the ballgame for the first time, trying to set a screen there for Markel Holmes. Holmes, another returner from last year's team, got a taste of this tournament last year. Loose ball, and it's going to Middleburg. University Christian has been really good when they have been able to get downhill and get going. Right now, Preston Pride on the bench for UC. We'll see who's able to lead the Christians with him taking a breather.
Holmes has to be that guy. This team really can go far if Holmes steps up and plays his game.
Get it inside to Cross. Double team there. Back out to the corner. James for three. Rattles it home. He's got a couple from distance early. And he cuts the deficit to 4. Yeah, actually make that one more. It's a one-possession game as University Christian can't answer on the other end.
Yeah, Young Grant missed the 3 right there. Another quick shot by UC. I don't think that's what they want.
They are 1 of 6 from behind the arc to start this game. Middleburg is 2 of 3. Parker James drive it inside. Back out to his teammate Ramirez. Good inside-out movement for the Broncos. 3-pointer for Reed is a little too short.
Great ball movement by Middleburg.
Holmes, a hesitation drive, and gets to the cup. One of the leaders of this team, the junior Holmes, and they are looking for him to step up right now. Cross inside, rejected by young Grant.
He's so athletic.
Lamar Young Grant with a furious block. Holmes couldn't hit that tough turnaround, but then young Grant steals it right back.
I mentioned earlier that his dad, Daniel Grant, won a state championship at Raines on the basketball team years ago.
Comes from a good basketball family, a lefty, and he knocks on the long shot. A timeout called by Middleburg as Damari Young Grant doing it on both ends of the floor for Middleburg for University Christian right now. I mean, hey, when you can find a way to get a block on one end and hit a 3 on the other, that's a complete player.
Right. And got a loose ball over here. He's really athletic, plays really, really hard. He finds himself in good situations just because he plays so hard and relentless.
We want to take a moment to thank presenting sponsors Fortegra, Baker Sporting Goods, Land South, and Duval Ford for helping bring us the High School 9-12 Fortegra Invitational. 22-14. It was a 6-point lead for University Christian at the end of the first quarter. That lead is grown now to 8. It has not been double figures for either side yet in this one.
Like I said before, Middleburg just wants to keep it close. They want to keep it close going into the fourth quarter and give themselves a chance. If they can figure out a way to beat this press, what they've done a few times, good things will happen.
Landon Brown able to get ahead and draw the foul as Middleburg broke the press well that time. Foul called against Jacavius DeBose, and that sends Brown to the free throw line. Brown has struggled here early in the season, just 4 of 10 from the stripe this season. But again, you've seen some of the flashes of athleticism from him early in this one.
He looks, he matches that athleticism of University Christian. And free throws are, it's such a mind game. You start missing, it gets in your head.
Yep.
He needs to knock a few down and get that confidence back. 5 points early in the game.
The kids practice free
6
throws
points.
enough
Yeah.
anymore. Like you know, on the driveway as a kid growing up, you just shot those over and over and over again. Do people do that anymore?
You don't see a lot of kids in the driveway, period.
That's
you
true.
know?
Yeah. Good point.
Or the parks.
Good baseline drive, but Holmes left the layup short. And Middleburg able to limit UC to a one and done there. Ramirez double-teamed, hands it off.
You can tell Coach Cannon does a great job with Middleburg fundamentally. They run their stuff really well.
Turnover there as Reed tried to go cross-court. Parker Pride throws the lob. Holmes able to tip it in.
Pride's making a mark on this game. He's everywhere.
He is really the straw that stirs the drink here tonight. Looks like a long 2 there for Landon Brown. They're calling it a 3.
They give him a 3, yeah. It looked very close.
That's a big shot. They have made some differences from behind the arc, but Pride, again, already in double figures. He's up to 11.
He's just playing harder than everybody, it looks like. I mean, he's just
relentless energy. Baseline drive. They get it to Brown, who gets to the rim and lays it in. Great ball movement by Middleburg there to cut it to 5.
Very unselfish by Reed to make that pass.
Kick ball, stops play. Scott, this game's got some championship energy to it, doesn't it?
It really does. It really does. Middleburg is stepping up. Middleburg is impressive. You know, you're watching them right now. It looks like we see why they won last night.
5-point lead for University Christian. We'll step aside here in the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Baker's Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University. Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker's Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School. Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Colt Tilly, Hilliard High School. Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
We've been telling you about the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network for over a year now. How to find it, what to see. Simply put, it's TV online. Local sports content all day, every day. Just like this.
Did you always want to make history? Like, think that big, or just say, hey, I want to play in the NFL?
I always say I wanted to play in the NFL.
That's it. Back to her left side. Takes a shot.
Oh,
into the back of the net.
Oh, what a pass.
Oh, my goodness.
What a pass.
Say he doesn't make a tackle. You still feel like his presence is felt in every single play.
I did have a sense that they wanted to be bold, that they wanted to make a splash.
It's content you won't find on TV. Find it on actionsportsjacks.com and just sit back and watch local sports all day on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
University Christian's defense leading to offense here in the first half. Preston Pride finding his teammate Markel Holmes silky smooth at the rim. And the Christians hold a 5-point lead now with under 4 to play in the opening half of this championship game of the high school 9-12 Fortegra Invitational.
Preston Pride has been everywhere tonight and doesn't look like he's running out of gas anytime soon.
He's got it on the inbound here. Castle to young Grant. He hit a 3 earlier. That one was halfway down, and Brown able to grab the miss, and he leads the break. Reed to his teammate Swilly. Great cut and finish. It's a 3-point game, Scott.
And you know what happens? Middleburg starts to gain a little bit more confidence as it stays close.
Good layup inside for Navante Sule, bullying his way to the rim. Coach Cannon calling for somebody to come up and help out Reed. Inside Ramirez.
Oh.
The layup from Brown just a little short. Scramble for the ball and a held ball call.
He wants that one back. Coach Cannon doesn't want people standing still. You can't against that just makes it too easy for UC.
Right. Yeah, that possession got stagnant, and the end result is a missed layup, and University Christian with the ball again after the held ball call. Ball knocked free, and Broncos able to take it back. Reed leading the charge. A lot of contact, no call. University Christian throwing out ahead. Pride, the lob, and the lay-in from young Grant.
That was a tough no call right there for Middleburg.
Yeah, that was a violent collision underneath. You figured it had to be something. The lead is stretched out to 7 again, matching the largest of the night for UC. James back over to Ramirez. Ramirez the jump stop. Reed tries a 3, or Brown tries a 3, too long. Offensive rebound for Reed, and he gets right to the rim and fouled.
Good long possession. Shot clock got low. Got a good shot.
Foul called on Castle, his first. There have been 2 on University Christian this quarter, none so far for Middleburg, as Floyd Reed, the senior, toes the line and rattles in the first-team All-Clay County selection a year ago. Reed has had to step back a little bit this year, but that's because he's got a better team around him, Scott, to support him.
He's got a better team around him, and, you know, it's early for him. You know, he's one of the football guys that came back. He's trying to get in the groove. I expect to see big things out of him as the year progresses.
Yeah, that schedule was tough for the football guys. They played a playoff game on a Friday, came to basketball practice the next day, and their first game was the following Monday.
Right, it's crazy.
Talk about a tight turnaround. But Coach Cannon likes having the well-rounded guys who play multiple sports. Layup attempt from Castle won't go. Pride keeps it alive, and the ball knocked out of bounds underneath. Last touch by UC. A couple of good looks at the rim there for the Christians. Couldn't convert.
No doubt. We've seen a lot of that tonight. First game and now.
Yeah.
That basket's got
lid on that basket,
in
particular. Yes.
Right.
90 seconds left here in the half, and a steal on a low pass taken away. Young Grant, and he converts in transition. UC striking quickly.
That's what they want to do. Defense to offense, Scott. That's what that's their bread and butter.
Right now in that 2-3. A runner from James left it short, but a whistle and a foul on Wayne Castle. He just picked up his second. Avellino. James with a minute to play in the half. There's just not a lot of room to work for Middleburg as a kickball on Young Grant resets the possession.
You're right. There's not a lot of room to work. Middleburg has been exceptional of getting these 25 points right now. I mean, they've really had to play perfect basketball on the offensive end.
James pass deflected, kept alive by Brown. Brown gets it inside to Swilly, and a foul.
Swilly's looking at his teammate Brown like, "Why shoot that? Don't throw it. Don't pass it to me."
Yeah, Brown definitely more of the offensive guy. Swilly
Yeah.
more of a defense rebounding type guy, a defensive end on the Broncos football team. He was already boxing out, I think.
Yeah. He was doing his job.
He converts his first free throw. He's gotten to the line a lot this year. He's made just 6 of 21 this season going
pretty.
into that one. But he gets the first one to go.
Yeah, if it goes in, it doesn't matter how it looks.
Swilly's got 7 points. He averages only 5 a game. Second one long, and a big rebound there for Young Grant, who skied up. Ahead to Pride as they move quickly.
Oof.
Lost the handle initially, kind of lost the break, but Young Grant connects from distance. He's a 41% three-point shooter. Silky smooth lefty.
Yeah. Heck of a player, heck of an athlete. These UC kids, they just play so hard all the time. It just wears you down.
Baseline runner for Swilly. And another chance for University Christian in transition. And Young Grant fouled. They've built the lead to 9, largest of the game, and a chance here in this closing minute to really make a statement late in this first half.
Yeah, you're right.
DeMar Young Grant is a lefty, and Coach Jody Bailey also left-handed. He says he's partial to the lefties as one himself.
Right.
Missed the free throw there, but he's done a really nice job affecting this game on both ends of the floor in the early going.
He's got a really good-looking jump shot, too.
He's got 10 points, a pair of steals, a pair of rebounds. Had the big block earlier in the game. Missed them both. But then an offensive rebound, and they get 2 out of it anyways. Devin Stokes, the freshman, able to convert.
Yeah, Preston Pride makes, again, a offensive rebound and assist.
Holmes at the buzzer to end the first half. And it is an 11-point lead for University Christian. A first half that was tight throughout. A 5 to 7 point game, and they build it to 11 at the break. Halftime coming up after this. The high school 9-12 Fortegra Invitational on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to easily access Action News Jacks Now using your Roku device. First, launch Roku. Next, use the menu list to scroll down to the search feature. Then, use the remote to enter Action News Jacks into the search bar, and then click Action News Jacks thumbnail. Once you see this screen, go ahead and select Add App. Wait a few seconds for it to install. Once it finishes installing, press the star button on your remote and click on Move App or Move App to the top. Finally, select the app back on your home screen to open it. Now you can watch all the great content on Action News Jacks Now. Live daily breaking news.
We have breaking news happening right now in Clay County.
First alert weather and traffic.
Looks like we have a tornado warning. Let's take a look at that.
Action Sports Jax 24/7.
We've got the Brenton Austin Show daily, live sporting events, and long-form interviews you can't see anywhere else.
And shows like Law and Crime and much more. And that's how you access Action News Jax now using your Roku device.
My first one this year.
Back at Davis Gym, where the championship game of the Fortegra High School 9-12 Invitational is at the break. University Christian leading Middleburg 37-26 at the half, as we are halfway to crowning a championship at this 8th annual Fortegra Invitational. And University Christian, Scott, was able to use that pressing, aggressive defense to create that havoc Coach Bailey talks about and turn it into offense.
Yeah, Preston Pride came out the gates just full force. Middleburg really early on they have to play a perfect game to stay in this game. They did a really good job offensively, moving the ball, getting shots off, but Middleburg's pressure was just relentless and allowed them to attack the basket and finish and gain this lead.
Preston Pride, 11 points, 4 assists, a pair of steals, and 3 rebounds in that first half. He was doing it all for this University Christian team, one of the most talented sophomores in the area. You mentioned Middleburg's offensive execution. When they were able to get those shots off, they converted more often than not. They were an efficient team when they were able to get shots off. Unfortunately, they attempted 6 less shots than UC did in the first half.
And what they did early on was break that press of UC, so UC dropped back to a little half-court defense and actually caused Middleburg more problems than the press did.
3 first-half three-pointers for Middleburg helped kind of span the gap there for a little bit, but DeMar Young Grant was able to hit a couple down the stretch there as well. So both teams in the first half with 3 made threes. UC got to the free throw line significantly more and took advantage of that. And then, yes, the amount of shots that they took, just look at the disparity in shot attempts, 9 more for the Christians in that first half.
Yeah, that's a margin that you can't make up, just the massive shots. 17 for 28, great percentage. That's the pressure to layups, you know.
Yes. Easy shots coming off of the defense. All right, it's an 11-point lead for University Christian at the half. When we return, we'll hear Brent Martineau sitting down with Mark Walters, Vice President of Fortegra. More after this on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 Network.
In this place, strength means something different. It means us all being together and doing our thing.
Place for you.
Gather round. Let's continue with our paper rocket. Here's this one. That's yours. For you.
And let's move together.
You can look all you want, but there's still no place like this place.
If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit. When you hear that, you think Bono's Pit Barbecue, a staple in Northeast Florida now for 75 years. A place that feels like home with friendly service, a meeting place for friends, family, or business occasions. On the menu, the corn nuggets are a favorite in our house, but there's something for everyone. Sandwiches, platters, salads, sides, desserts, and family feasts. You see Bono's all over the place in Northeast Florida. You know, there are almost 20 locations in the Jacksonville area now, so stop on by, sit down, and dine in with Bono's. You can also take it to go. There are drive-thrus in many of the locations, and they have delivery options too. Just download the Bono's app to make things easy. I signed up for the loyalty program, and you can too, to get special offers. If Jacksonville is home, few things feel more Jacksonville than Bono's Pit Barbecue. Celebrate 75 years and many more to come. Bono's Pit Barbecue. If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit. (37-26) our score. University Christian in the lead by 11 over Middleburg here at halftime of the Fortegra Invitational. in conjunction, of course, with High School 912 and here on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 Network. Hey, everybody, I'm Brent Martineau along with Mark Walters, Mark Walters, Vice President of Fortegra, and good to have you here once again. Good to be here once again, and we moved locations, but we still got a great event here the last couple of days.
Brent, I can't believe it's been a year since we did this last time, and I appreciate Action Sports Jacks being part of this and broadcasting this. Fortegra, fortunately, here in Jacksonville for many years. This is our hometown, and we're continuing to grow here. But who better than to, give back to the community with Fortegra, which stands for Fortitude and Integrity, than student athletes. I think student athletes is very important to recognize them and their achievements, but it's a tough gig out there this day and age. So Fortegra's proud to be a title sponsor of this.
These moments, too, just help fill the community, right? And obviously we got sports to help do that.
Absolutely.
But your industry does, too.
Absolutely. So we're an specialty insurance carrier globally now, even though we started in small Nashville, Georgia back in 1978, moved to Jacksonville to get a bigger demand, and who would have thought? Now we're global as well. But nice thing about the Fortegra brand, the Fortegra name, is here in Jacksonville, being our home base, our office is right off JTB in the town center area. We've got 300-plus associates there now. It's really cool to be a pillar of the community when it comes to that. But insurance, protecting things, right? So that's what we do. Protect people's lives, livelihoods, the things they own, and really anything that's of a risk. If we can find a way of supplying them, we're happy to do it.
They found us a camera, by the way, if you want to turn around and say hello to the friends and family.
Hey, how you guys doing? All right, go Fortegra.
All right, get ready to hand out that trophy in another 2 quarters.
Looking forward to it.
All right,
Thanks,
we'll see you then. Mark Walters, Vice President of Fortegra. The High School 912 Fortegra Invitational second half championship game coming up next. University Christian in the lead, 37-26 over Middleburg. We'll be right back on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 Network.
Here on Spring Sports Media Day on Action Sports Jacks.
It's an opportunity, an education beyond the classroom and the sports arena. Life skills, testing skills, social skills. It's called High School 912, a program focused on maximizing the growth of students in academics, sports, and life. And here's your chance to get involved. If you're a local business, or if you just want to make a donation to help support programs like ACT and SAT boot camps, career days, Leadership Academy, Financial Literacy Academy, and so much more.
All right, another Nice High School Panther, Jack Cool.
High School 912 supports and hosts high school sporting events and several media days throughout the year. For more information on how you can get involved, visit jackshighschool912.com.
Hey guys, we got a new player today. I hear he's pretty good.
Heard this guy played in the NFL.
I think he's an MMA fighter. I've actually been on his show, the Brett and Austin show.
Football and fighting, that's the easy part. Let's see if I still have it on the ice. What the heck, man? Who is this guy? He's saving everything.
Leave the hockey to the pros, man. It's hockey season. Come on out and see the Icemen play. Get your tickets at jacksonvilleicemen.com.
Ready to start the second half here. A highlight-filled first half. University Christian. Frustrating head coach Burt Gannon at times for Middleburg as the Broncos were up against it in a difficult, challenging pressure UC defense as they ride that to an 11-point halftime advantage as we begin the second half here at Davis Gym, Buddy Ward Court on the campus of the Bolles School. Scott Manzi, Scott Cooper back with you in this championship game of the High School 912 Fortegra Invitational. Deep three on the way from James out of the break. His first miss from distance tonight, but an offensive rebound for Brown in Middleburg.
Good inside pass there. Great look.
James finding Brown and able to get something on a second chance opportunity there to cut it to single digits again. Castle fouled inside by Brown as Middleburg would look just a little behind getting back defensively there.
University Christian started off the game with Preston Pride doing whatever he wanted, kind of finished the half with Damari Young-Grant, doing his thing. So any of those guards can kind of take over a game.
Those are two of the four guys averaging in double figures for University Christian as Wayne Castle toes the line. He is one of those guards. He averages nearly 12 a game. The senior who missed all of last season with health issues, back, healthy, and a big contributor for Coach Bailey and this UC bunch.
Really a great kid, too. I've had a lot of time around Wayne and training with my son and whatnot. Top-notch kid, top-notch family.
The only senior on this young UC team seeing significant playing time. Reed tried to sneak it in there and just a little too low to handle.
He had to thread the needle right then, and just couldn't get it up.
It's easier said than done. The message from Coach Cannon coming out of the break was, you just got to take care of the ball. Well,
yeah.
I think everybody says that when they're playing against UC. Oh, my, Young Grant with the jab step hitting the three.
It's like trying not to get stung by a wasp nest, right? When you mess with a...
They just keep attacking you at every level.
Yeah.
As Pride just couldn't pick up the loose ball there after yet another steal for the Christians. Middleburg gets it back, trailing by their largest deficit of the night, 12 points.
This is where you talked about it earlier. UC at some point could really pull away from this game if Middleburg's not careful.
James, Ramirez, trying to get it inside there to Brown, but it's been so well defended. 10 on the shot clock. There's Brown. Turnaround at the elbow. Offensive rebound. Swilly. And he throws it into the backcourt. No referee seems to have any idea whose ball it is.
They're going to say a jump ball.
They were asking for help, and both of them went palm skyward.
No, coach. Nobody wanted to help. No. I don't think anybody knew what was happening.
There's Coach Walker looking on for Bolles after his team won earlier today, the third-place game, hanging out in his home gym and getting a look at a couple of teams in this championship round. Always coaching, always scouting, right, these coaches?
That's right.
One more time, DeMar Young-Grant. He is lighting them up. 4 3-pointers now in the ball game. But this UC team can hit them from distance, too. Hey, it's hard to stop them.
Yeah, they got to get in the spot to hit them, though.
Swilly with a nice job driving the baseline, and a timeout called by Coach Bailey and University Christian. He didn't like the way they handled that transition defense.
I know Coach Bailey right then wanted to really break the game open and hated for that shot to go in.
Well, he's a guy, both of these coaches, early in their tenures at their respective schools, and Coach Bailey in his second year, he goes first-year regional final, second-year state semifinal, and he's trying to get them to that state championship game as the next step.
Right, and he's got to really change his focus. DeMar Young-Grant, feeling it, Scott. He is he's been lighting it up. Really came on in the second quarter into the third quarter.
Well, they've got a bunch of guys who can play a variety of different positions, but they give you different things that they're really good at. And DeMar Young-Grant truly inside-outside in where he is able to contribute to this University Christian team. So Coach Bailey calling timeout just to settle things down. His team leads by 15 right now. And they go right back to him. Young-Grant has taken this game over. It was Preston Pride early, but DeMar Young-Grant up to 18 in the ballgame now.
Coach Bailey drew that up in the timeout. Worked perfectly.
Nice pass by James to Cameron Burns off the bench. His first touch of the night, and he gets a basket on the layup. A junior swingman in Burns, who more of an outside shooter, but able to sneak inside that time. Castle pulls it out. Under 5 to play here in the third. Wow, the blow-by for Castle.
Great take, great left-hand finish.
Middleburg breaks the pressure, and a foul drawn by Brown as Young Grant got a little too aggressive that time. You see, they are rolling 2 guys in at every stoppage, and because of that pressing style, Scott, you got to keep the bodies fresh.
Relentless, man.
But they sub frequently. They try to play almost positionless basketball. I mean, everybody's sort of between 6 foot and 6'4" for them.
Yeah, a lot of interchangeable positions. The guards all play the same way defensively.
Ramirez asking for a screen. Gets it over to the right side, Burns. James. Tough shot at the elbow. Parker James, man, he is a solid shooter. Transition look for Brown, rims out. And UC able to pick up the miss to Bose. He's in trouble, though, needs some help. Nearly throws it away. His teammate Sule able to help him out. And now foul in transition as James was knocked to the deck. 49-34, University Christian in this back-and-forth affair. Up and down the floor they go in this championship game of the High School 9-12 Fortegra Invitational on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
So here's to a Merry Christmas.
Hello, my name is George. When someone has appliance troubles, I'm their first line of defense. If I can't fix it over the phone, then I'll send a service provider for an in-home visit.
Hi, my name is Miss Rose. I work in the Fortegra Claims Department. I'm here to assist when a customer calls in. I truly listen so that every experience is a good one.
Hello, I'm Torian. As a member of your concierge team, I manage unique circumstances and time-sensitive issues by creating an empathetic and personalized claim experience.
We are coaches for your children's teams. We are Fortegra.
We are mothers.
We are daughters.
We are Fortegra.
We are volunteers in your community. We are Fortegra.
We are veterans. We are Fortegra.
We are there for each other.
We are there for you.
We are Fortegra.
We are Fortegra.
We are Fortegra.
I'm feeling unlimited. Starting up finishing. Yeah.
FSCJ has so much to offer.
They really let you have it all.
They made it personal to make sure I was really set up for success.
Feeling infinite, man. I'm so unlimited. I am unlimited.
We're a world of people and possibility to help you find your fit.
Feeling infinite, man. I'm so unlimited.
Back here at Davis Gym, it's a 15-point advantage for University Christian. Coach Bailey in the huddle before the break, chatting it up with his team, getting them lined up. They have separated here in the second half. It was a 6-point game at the end of the first quarter, 11-point lead at the half. Now a 15-point advantage for UC as we are halfway through the third quarter.
Middleburg really has to get a couple good shots here, or UC can pull away big time.
Brown, boy, great hands to keep it alive. Goes back to his teammate Ramirez. Ramirez with a tough hook shot short. Holmes, man, he is great when he can work to his left hand as he did right there.
We've seen Pride. We've seen Young Grant. Now is it Holmes' turn to take over for a little while?
Maybe. He's been relatively quiet here tonight all things considered. Brown able to follow up and score it off the offensive rebound. And then gets hands on it defensively, getting all the way down to the other end of the floor. Great possession there. Landon Brown, both ends. But then a turnover and a foul called on Parker James as he knocks Navante Sule to the ground.
Defense turning to offense again.
That's 2 on James. Second on Middleburg here in the quarter.
Coach Cannon wants a timeout here to get things settled.
So he calls a timeout to chat things over before these free throws. And we want to remind you that High School 912, a 501c3, is an initiative designed to help the youth throughout Jacksonville and the First Coast by creating change in our community. We focus on taking a holistic approach to guide high school students and athletes to reach their full potential. This program utilizes academics, sports, and life skills to increase opportunities of success for students after graduation. And the other presenting sponsors of the High School 912 Fortegra Invitational include Fortegra, Baker Sporting Goods, Land South, and Duval Ford. Thank you for our sponsors for helping put on this tremendous local high school basketball event. 8th annual, so it has really solidified itself amongst the premier events in town each year.
It really is, and it was much needed, and the team has done a great job putting this tournament together every year. It's been exciting.
You got coaches that are trying to get in events like this one. That says a lot about the quality of it, and certainly both of these coaches would love to take home some hardware to their respective universities. Or universities. I was going to say University Christian on University, University Boulevard, and then back down to Clay County for Middleburg. Sule, a junior.
Hey, box out.
Mostly a defensive guy right now off the bench for Coach Bailey. And we've seen him, another one of these rotational guards, able to create havoc.
Yeah. They're just all interchangeable, right? They just keep coming at you.
He hits both free throws. For the first time this season, was just 1 of 4 on the year coming into that trip. Swilly able to come up and help out his teammate there. Here's Burns. Burns, great pass to Brown.
That was a great pass. And that's what Middleburg's been doing to kind of, University Christian pulled away, but they're making the right plays.
They get it back to 15 with that layup. And there have been times, you live by the press, you die by the press. A lot of times if you're able to break it, you may get a layup like that. Near turnover there for UC. And Castle's pass inside to DeBose knocked away, staying with the Christians.
Shot clock at 14. Let's see if Middleburg can defend here for 14 seconds.
They got the long Brown on the inbounder. And he is bothering him, and that's a 5-second call.
They didn't need that 14 seconds on the shot clock.
No, they didn't. They just needed the 5 seconds to defend on the inbound.
Exactly right.
So Middleburg takes over again. Regardless of how this one plays out, I know Coach Cannon's got to feel pleased about how his team has handled certain aspects of this one. And, man, this kid could be special. Landon Brown, he is putting on a show here tonight.
Coach, you took the words out of my mouth. Middleburg is in very good shape right now with Coach Cannon. He's going to make some things happen.
17 points for Brown to lead all Broncos. Great move underneath by DeBose. Shot blocked from behind, but a foul called on Swilly.
Landon Brown is impressive. We've watched 4 teams tonight, and he's one of the better kids that I've seen.
Yeah, we've seen some lanky wings here. We saw the Williams in the first game. You're seeing a maybe not quite as long for these University Christian guards, but they can get inside and get out and run too. Preston Pride is a guy who is very long in his ability, and he's not out there right now, but I'm sure we'll see him return soon. But for Landon Brown, he's very athletic, and he has shown it off that he is not just an athlete. He is turning himself into a nice basketball player, too.
Yeah, I agree. He's got a bright future.
One guy I'm sure they would like to see get going is Floyd Reed, who's been quiet tonight.
He really has been.
15-point lead for University Christian, and a traveling violation on Diego Ramirez turns it over.
He was left by himself before other guys were past half court.
Got to have a second guy back there.
Yeah, you can't really blame him on that turnover.
Young Grant, he's got Brown on him. Now Holmes. You see, patient on offense. Young Grant driving inside, and a foul call on the drive sends him to the free throw line.
You know, sometimes that's the best offense. You're kind of stuck there. They couldn't get anything. Put your head down, go to the rim, try to get fouled.
Brown whistled for his first, and here goes young Grant to the free throw line, where he has struggled this year. For a guy with such a great shot.
You know, I was going to say the same thing. His shot is like textbook form and everything. Like I said in the first game, it's mental.
Yeah,
it's really mental. Once you start missing, it's hard to get out of it.
That's only his 6th make in 27 attempts from the line this year, but he does go 1 of 2 and pushes the lead to 15 again. Burns has given them good minutes off the bench. That pass bothered and taken away, but he wins it right back.
He's somebody that really comes off the bench and gives good minutes.
Good pass inside again to Swilly. Shares it to Brown. Brown leans through.
I love Swilly. You know, he's not about getting buckets. He just wants to play.
And then University Christian just turned it back over on a illegal inbound.
It's still a 13-point game. You know?
I mean, we just saw a game in the one before this, the third-place game, that felt out of hand, and then all of a sudden it wasn't, right? Burns.
Oh, what
Man,
a great
another
pass.
great pass into Brown. Goodness gracious, he is dropping dimes all over the gym.
He's really making an impact on this game.
11-point game again with just over 30 seconds left in the quarter.
There he is again.
Getting down on the ground, trying to win a possession, and a turnover forced. That was Burns that was the creator there, but then a deflection. UC able to get it back. They got a chance here in the closing seconds of the quarter, but a turnover, and they've been sped up a little bit here in the last minute. Timeout called by Coach Bailey. He wants to settle things down here with 16.9 seconds remaining in the third quarter, and this has been interesting. I mean, that lead ballooned out to as many as 17, and now we're down to 11. Middleburg with the ball coming out of the timeout, and a chance here, man, you get to the single digits, Scott.
Yeah. We said that last game, right? We said if they can get it to single digits, anything can happen. Same thing here for Coach Cannon and the Broncos.
Coach Cannon, he's had an interesting journey to this point. A long-time middle school coach. Had some offers to go to high school. It was never right for him. But a Middleburg player, when the opportunity presented itself, he said, yep, now the time is right. And he's credited a lot of his experience and what he's learned in 19 years as a member of the Jacksonville University table crew, in which he has worked countless basketball games in a variety of roles, most often as the official scorer. And he's also worked all 3 NCAA tournaments here in town and got to see big guys like Coach K, Roy Williams, Billy Donovan, and Rick Pitino up close. You got to take something from that.
Yeah, exactly. What a great experience.
Final possession, likely, hopefully for Middleburg. They're hoping the final possession of the quarter. They get a shot for James, who converts the three. Final seconds, three-quarter court heave off the mark, and we've got an 8-point game going into the fourth quarter. Middleburg hanging around with University Christian, and a champion will be crowned when we return to the 8th annual High School 9-12 Fortegra Invitational on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Baker's Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University. Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker's Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School. Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School. Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
We've been telling you about the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network for over a year now. How to find it, what to see. Simply put, it's TV online. Local sports content all day, every day. Just like this.
Did you always want to make history? Like, think that big, or just say, hey, I want to play in the NFL?
I always say I wanted to play in the NFL.
That's it. Back to her left side. Takes a shot.
Oh,
and into the back of the net.
Oh, what a pass.
Oh, my goodness.
What a pass.
Say he doesn't make a tackle, you still feel like his presence is felt in every single play.
I did have a sense that they wanted to be bold, that they wanted to make a splash.
It's content you won't find on TV. Find it on actionsportsjacks.com and just sit back and watch local sports all day on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
A big shot by Parker James, his fourth made three of the night in the closing seconds of the third quarter. Hits him with the Jordan shrug after he banks it in. And it is a 55-47 game going into the fourth quarter, 8 minutes away from crowning a champion of this 8th annual High School 9-12 Fortegra Invitational on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. Scott Mancy, Scott Cooper, ready for what should be a great finish.
Sometimes you need a little luck off the glass there to finish it. And if they can convert here, you know, you get a three-pointer and you get the ball right back and convert.
8-point game as it stands right now. UC still in that trapping zone. There goes James again. Through a crowd, can't score it. And a tough rebound grabbed by Wayne Castle, who's fouled.
Shot clock was running down there, and may have gone too soon. Probably could have taken a couple more seconds.
James just picked up his third.
He's got to be careful here, not pick him any tic-tac foul.
Inside out game. Jordan Clark lines up a three. The 8th grader Jordan Clark off the bench, who is already long and lanky at 6'5", at just 13 years old, and giving him a huge shot there. Brown a little too ambitious on that interior pass, but it stays with Middleburg.
Yeah, that was a big shot down there by Clark. They had gone quiet for a little while.
Hadn't seen him really in this game. Kind of picking his spots with him, Coach Bailey is. And he has kind of brought him along slowly, but understands that, hey, he's ready for this. They didn't anticipate that he'd be on this team contributing to varsity right now, but here he is. Coach Bailey said, I was a former 8th grader on varsity back in the day, so I kind of understand a little bit of how it goes into it.
Referee's trying to figure out where the ball should be taken out.
Yeah, ball knocked out of bounds on the inbound. So now a difficult inbound spot there in the corner for James, able to get it into Brown. Brown stripped. Did it go off his leg? It did. Those active hands from the UC defenders getting another takeaway.
That's the difference in this game, is just the deflections, the steals.
That's what this team can do. They're only 3-3 on the year, but they play such a tough schedule as Holmes takes it inside from Young Grant.
Great pass, great cut.
Brown maybe thought he was defended a little closer there. Gives it up. James can't convert, but gets his own miss. Goes right back to the rim and lays it in with the left hand. Parker James is a dog down there. Coming in on 6 minutes to go, an 11-point game. Middleburg hanging around. Oh, what a move and finish by Clark.
Great move by the young fella.
You can see a kid who's been seasoned by AAU ball, playing against older kids his whole life.
And being active hands right there defensively.
Yeah, not sitting there thinking about the great move he made on offense, getting right back on defense. This University Christian team really plays connected. Brown.
They really do.
Tough turnaround there. Swilly keeps it alive, but goes... a timeout called by Middleburg to save possession. So a 13-point lead for University Christian here. 5:43 to play, and they'll talk things over. High School 912 provides a free online ACT-SAT boot camp in partnership with Huntington Learning for 6 consecutive weeks. All high school students can register. Please visit jackshighschool912.com/academics to learn more about this upcoming spring registration. And thank you to Fortegra, High School 912, Duval Ford, and Baker Sporting Goods. Well, Parker James, he has been really good on the outside, but he is working on becoming a complete player, Scott, and showing an ability to get on the glass and make a tough layup in traffic there.
He is. He's going to be a special player. I know Coach Cannon's had him for a long time, and it's got to be a pleasure for Coach Cannon to have a kid like that you worked with for many years and will continue to.
He's got 16 points. He's got the second most for Middleburg in this game. As Landon Brown is over the 20-point mark here tonight. They have been the two primary guys for the Broncos here this evening. Brown's got it after the inbound, after the call timeout to save possession.
This is a game you just worry. University Christian can still break this over at any time with the defense they play. Middleburg just has to continue to make.
And Burns has his pat picked by Young Grant. And a tap in from Holmes cleaning up the miss.
We haven't seen Preston Pride.
No, really, this entire second half. Brown inside, and he is fouled by Clark on the layup attempt. Good ball movement again to get him in down low. Yeah, I don't know if anything's going on with Pride, but they haven't needed him here in the second half.
No.
With the way Damari Young Grant and Markel Holmes have stepped up. So here's Brown working on a 21-point night as he rattles in that first free throw. Oh, here, right as on cue.
We called him in.
Here comes Pride checking back in for his first second half action. They have a deep bench, and Coach Bailey is using them.
Yeah, that was a freshman and an 8th grader that just came out of the game.
And gave him great minutes. Brown up to 23. 13-point lead for UC, who have led the whole way. It hasn't been as easy as they've wanted it to, but that possession was easy as Wayne Castle converts the layup off a couple of quick passes.
So, if nothing else, Middleburg has won a lot of respect from a lot of people this weekend.
Great vision by Diego Ramirez to beat the double and find Brown for another layup. And then UC turns it over. Again, it's 13.
I know.
It just, every time I look up and I expect to see it be bigger, and it's just not. Swilly, great pass to Brown. Brown can't convert. Swilly keeps it alive, and it's tapped out to James.
Swilly, I love the guy.
He plays with that dogged energy of a defensive lineman.
Yeah, he does. He really does.
Endless motor. But, man, Damari Young Grant's arms are everywhere. He's got, like, go-go gadget arms.
Yeah, that's what people don't really get, too. Just the deflections and the little things that maybe not even a steal, but it just causes so much trouble.
Whistling a foul on the drive going against Brown. That's the second foul on Middleburg here this quarter. One on UC. It's been a pretty clean game as far as that's concerned.
Yeah, it really has.
Great shot fake there by DuBose, able to get Swilly lifted, patiently works his way into the pivoting layup.
We're at the 4-minute mark here, 15-point lead. Middleburg really has to do something here soon.
Smart play by James to throw it off the foot of Christian in order to save possession, and they'll have it when we return, trailing by 15. Closing minutes of this one in this finale of the High School 9-12 Fortegra Invitational. University Christian trying to put the finishing touches on a championship when we return to the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to easily access Action News Jacks Now using your Roku device. First, launch Roku. Next, use the menu list to scroll down to the search feature. Then, use the remote to enter Action News Jacks into the search bar, and then click Action News Jacks thumbnail. Once you see this screen, go ahead and select Add App. Wait a few seconds for it to install. Once it finishes installing, press the star button on your remote and click on Move App or Move App to the top. Finally, select the app back on your home screen to open it. Now you can watch all the great content on Action News Jacks Now. Live daily breaking news.
We have breaking news happening right now in Clay County.
First alert weather and traffic.
Looks like we have a tornado warning. Let's take a look at that.
Action Sports Jacks 24/7.
We've got the Brenton Austin Show daily, live sporting events, and long-form interviews you can't see anywhere else.
And shows like Law and Crime and much more. And that's how you access Action News Jacks Now using your Roku device.
Jacavius DuBose with a patient layup the last time down the floor for University Christian, who have built their advantage out to 15 again here. They've led by as many as 17 in this game. It was into single digits there at the early part of the fourth quarter, but they have started to separate, and they can taste a championship here in the closing moments of this championship final of the 8th annual High School 9-12 Fortegra Invitational.
3:55 left for some just pressure defense, and Middleburg has to be perfect from here on out to try to get this.
Shot clock winding down. Ramirez to Swilly calling for it, bullies his way to the rim, and somehow scores it. Dominic Swilly, he's been a security blanket down there for his teammates at times.
He's made some great decisions, too.
A steal. Burns able to get his hands on it. Runs the floor and is fouled on the layup. Markel Holmes commits the offense, and Cameron Burns continuing to give Middleburg great bench minutes here tonight.
He really has. He's made a major impact on this game.
He hasn't scored much, only 2 points, but a lot of what he has done, it doesn't show up in the stat sheet.
No, not at all. I mean, it's kind of like the hockey assist. He finds the right guy to get to the next guy. You know what I mean?
His passing has been key. His defense, as we just saw there, has been integral as well. Unable to convert on that free throw. A rare miss for him from the line in limited attempts this year. Short on the second, and there may just be some legs that are tired at this point. A lot of running in this game. Not enough running for Wayne Castle, who sprints the coast to coast for that layup.
Yeah, that can't make Coach happy. That was too easy.
And then Ramirez loses it out of bounds. This is at 15, and University Christian may finally be wearing down this Middleburg group.
I agree with you there.
3 minutes to play. Holmes inside out. Young Grant for three off the heel. Offensive rebound. Markel Holmes. What a pass inside. Wayne Castle, the beneficiary.
That was a great play. Like we said, Preston Pride early. Young Grant. Holmes. Castle. I mean, who pick your poison, right?
And ultimately, turnovers are part of what has doomed this Middleburg effort. They've done so many things well, but it is just hard to take care of the basketball. Probably some of the little things, like the unforced errors I know Coach Cannon's going to want to clean up, but that's what this team does. I mean, they've averaged over 12 and a half steals a game. They are nuisances. Brown.
He wanted to dunk that.
I think it slipped out of his hand, but he scored it anyway. He is up to 27 here tonight. Bothering the shot attempt inside, and Swilly able to grab the miss and lead the break. Out to Ramirez. Ramirez left alone, takes it himself. Diego Ramirez, a pass first guard, but he's recognized an opportunity, and it's 13 again with just under 2 minutes to play.
Coach Bailey wants to run some shot clock here. He's going to spread the court. Probably attack the basket about 8 to 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Our Young Grant spins past James, bothered at the rim by Brown, who gets a block. 90 seconds left. Ramirez out to James for three, a swish. And a timeout, as this is a 10-point game with 1:19 left. Every time it feels like this one is over, Middleburg finds a way to string together a couple possessions.
Yeah, it was like the earlier game. You're like, you wrote it off. You're thinking about, what you're going to do. Time to get out of here. But nobody quits. Parker James, 19 now.
He had 15 made threes all season coming into tonight. He's got 5 here this evening.
Wow.
He's a good shooter who hadn't quite found his rhythm. 25% from distance on the year in the first 9 games of the season. I think he's found his rhythm.
He found it. He found it. Whatever he found, he needs to take with him to the next game.
Absolutely. But he and Landon Brown have been the primary scorers. And then guys like Cameron Burns and Dominic Swilly have been just energy guys, doing a little bit of everything else for this Middleburg group.
Right, yeah, and you know what? We haven't seen, we talked about before, Floyd Reed.
Hasn't really played this half.
No, he was all Clay County last year, probably their best player, and
averaging almost 15 points a game and over 5.5 rebounds a game coming into tonight. But for whatever reason, this matchup has not worked for him. And Coach Cannon's, he's rode the hot hands. This 5 on the floor have been his best lineup here tonight. Well, out of the timeout, Middleburg hoping for maybe another stop and another basket on the other end to make this even more interesting, as a reach-in foul stops play with 1:03 to go. That one on Cameron Burns. That's the third on Middleburg this quarter. Hey, you got to take a couple of chances there.
You have to.
Not time to put them on the line. And UC has turned it over plenty of times here tonight. Both of these teams have forced the other into difficult spots.
Right. I definitely have my kids be over-aggressive right here. Maybe they could sneak a steal just like that. I mean,
that was Ramirez on Holmes. 55.7 seconds remaining. Up to 14 fouls now. As Coach Cannon's been, both of these coaches, very active on the sidelines here today.
I know Coach Bailey didn't want that because Middleburg was going to foul them.
Yep. And then a foul called on Preston Pride. In transition, Swilly a little slow to his feet now and favoring his right leg.
He rolled his ankle right there.
47.9 seconds left. Middleburg trying to work quickly here. Ramirez. Double teamed. Gets it over to Swilly. Into the corner. Three-pointer. Burns rattles it in. It's a 7-point game. 30 seconds left.
Shot clock is off.
And a quick foul. And now free throws.
And they fouled the right guy, right?
They did foul the right guy, Damari Young-Grant, who has struggled at the free throw line. Did hit his last one, remember.
Yeah, giving him some advice over there.
Just his 6th make of the year from the free throw line in 27 attempts this year, and his last attempt earlier this half. How about that?
Got to make him when it counts.
And he's had a great game here tonight,
Fantastic
all around.
Game.
20 points now for Young Grant. He is the leading scorer for University Christian, one of 3 in double figures for the Christians here this evening. Second one off the mark. Swilly grabs the miss. Shot clock is dark and time is running out here for Middleburg. James leans into a 3. Offensive rebound, Swilly. And he's able to find his teammate Brown. Brown lays it in with 10 seconds left.
Too little, too late.
Yeah, 2-possession game, but they're not going to have enough time as they foul Pride with 4.5 left. But a single-digit defeat for a Middleburg team that trailed by as many as 17 a couple of different times in this game. Really impressive effort by them. And for UC, this is one of those they're going to sit there and remember this game later this season.
Yeah, in Middleburg, you can't look at the schedule, their wins and losses right now because they're a new team, and I would not be wanting to play them down the line here because Coach Ken is doing a really good job. They were impressive tonight.
They got a big tournament coming up next week, the Battle of the Island, down in Fleming Island, which is always a good event too. This team will be ready for it, you know that. Burns with a layup to wrap this one up, and your final score, 75-69. University Christian takes every punch they can handle from Middleburg before hanging on to win the 8th annual High School 912 Fortegra Invitational. Congratulations to the Christians from University Christian. Plenty of post-game coverage coming up after this on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
In this place, strength means something different. It means us all being together and doing our thing.
Place for you.
Gather round. Let's continue with our paper rocket. This one. That's yours. For you. And let's move together.
You can look all you want, but there's still no place like this place.
If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit. When you hear that, you think Bono's Pit Barbecue, a staple in Northeast Florida now for 75 years. A place that feels like home with friendly service, a meeting place for friends, family, or business occasions. On the menu, the corn nuggets are a favorite in our house, but there's something for everyone. Sandwiches, platters, salads, sides, desserts, and family feasts. You see Bono's all over the place in Northeast Florida. You know, there are almost 20 locations in the Jacksonville area now, so stop on by, sit down, and dine in with Bono's. You can also take it to go. There are drive-thrus in many of the locations, and they have delivery options too. Just download the Bonos app to make things easy. I signed up for the loyalty program, and you can too, to get special offers. If Jacksonville is home, few things feel more Jacksonville than Bonos Pit Barbecue. Celebrate 75 years and many more to come. Bonos Pit Barbecue. If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit.
Back in Davis Gym, the University Christian celebrating their championship. They finished third in this event last year. They come back, they're able to get to the championship and finish it off this year thanks to the outstanding effort of MVP Damari Young Grant. As you see, putting their name on the wall, champs of the Fortegra High School 9-12 Invitational. An excellent performance for Damari Young Grant, leading the way, 20 points, and an excellent defensive outing as well. A handful of blocks and steals for the talented junior guard who really helped fuel this team. There were a couple of different guys in this UC group. It felt like different points in the game, but Young Grant was definitely the most consistent throughout.
No doubt about it. First quarter, you give the MVP, to Preston Pride.
Yeah.
Young Grant takes over the second quarter. Holmes. You could have given it to anybody.
All right, let's go over to Brent Martineau, who is standing by for the trophy presentation.
All right, guys. Hey, everybody, and welcome to the championship celebration here at the Bolles School. And we'll recognize University Christian, of course, and Middleburg for our runner-ups here in the 2025 edition of the Fortegra High School 9-12 Invitational. And Mark Walters from Fortegra is going to help us out, along with Alan Verlander, of course, from Airstream and High School 9-12. And it's time to meet our all-tournament team as well. How about Jesse Williams from Bolles? Is he here? I think he is. Come on down. Parker James from Middleburg. I think Markel Holmes is right behind me somewhere. Preston Pride as well from UC. And our most valuable player and a member of the all-tournament team, Damari Young Grant. What a game. All right, let's get Mark over here and Alan over here. Let's hand out this trophy for the 2025 Fortegra High School 9-12 Invitational Champions, University Christian.
Hey, on behalf of Fortegra, global organization, specialty insurers, congratulations, University Christian. Great job. Great tournament, y'all. Great tournament.
Congratulations to University Christian. Nice work, Middleburg, as well. And Bolles and First Coast, thanks for being a part of this year's edition of the Fortegra High School 9-12 Invitational, live right here on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
All right, Scott, what a performance by University Christian tonight, this weekend, in order to capture this Fortegra High School 9-12 Invitational. Incredible for this group who they challenged themselves in the scheduling. They played some good teams in a variety of locations already. They've only played one home game to this point in the season. They are a group that is certainly coming together in what they want to do, and we certainly saw that on display here this weekend.
No doubt about it. They took care of business last night, but you got to give a shout-out to every team, in this Final Four today, with First Coast making a massive comeback. But now we're looking here at Damari Young Grant, who won the MVP of the tournament, who really – started off slow, didn't have a big first quarter, but really came out in the second quarter lighting it up.
Yeah, ends up with 20 points to lead his team here today. One of the MVP of this tournament, one of three UC players on the all-tournament team, along with Preston Pride and Markel Holmes, joining Middleburg's Parker James and Bolles' Jesse Williams on the all-tournament team when it was all said and done. James, that was that banked-in three right before the end of the half. This Middleburg team, they found big shots when they needed to make this interesting throughout, and it wasn't easy for this UC group, but they were able to rely on their depth and rely on their game plan. They stuck with it even when they turned it over and things like that as well. And, total team performance, collective effort here tonight for this UC group, and they are deserving champions of this 8th annual High School 912 Fortegra Invitational. And we'll see how they're able to build off of this going forward. They got more tournaments coming up the rest of this month, and they'll be ready for district play when they send it off into that. All right, Brent Martineau is standing by with Victoria's head coach Jody Bailey.
Oh, you got it done. Back-to-back years in this thing, and you were able to get the championship trophy this time. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Praise the Lord. You know, I tell you what, our boys played relentless, and I was really thankful tonight for our attitude. I thought our attitude shined, and eventually our character was revealed, and we had just enough. And I'm telling you, Middleburg, they did a great job tonight. Hit some huge shots. They stayed in the game. They made some right decisions, but we had just enough. We had just enough tonight, and that was what we needed.
You guys play really fast. Do you like it when you're playing that fast?
Well, it allows us to not think. And we got some boys they're some overthinkers, and we want them to just play and have the freedom to fail, but there's not a chance to be afraid. We don't want them to be afraid of have failure, but they have the freedom to fail and just go ahead and make a play, mess up, but it's the next play. It's the next play, and just keep having relentless energy.
It's always good to win some hardware, especially right here in the middle of the season. How much you think this can propel you, give you some confidence going toward the rest of it?
Well, this is our first 3-0 week. So we won on Tuesday night, and we won last night, and we won today. So this is a big deal for us because they haven't done that yet. And for this group, some of them have never been a champion. And it's hard to be a champion, on any event, on anything. And so they needed to experience what it's like to be a champion and how hard it is. It's not going to be given. The other team, they're not going to stop playing. And when you get in these championship games, especially on a Saturday, thankfully we had just enough to close out the deal.
Congratulations. Good luck the rest of the year.
Thank you all so much. Merry Christmas to all.
Yeah, happy holidays to you as well. And by the way, Final Four team a year ago. Maybe this will propel UC back to the Final Four. Scott and Scott.
Thank you, Brent, and congrats to Coach Bailey and University Christian again for the tremendous effort in capturing the win here today. Final score 75-69. They defeat Middleburg in the 8th annual High School 912 Fortegra Invitational. As University Christian taking some hardware back down University Boulevard to their campus, and they hope that propels them back to the state tournament this year. Want to thank everybody for their hard work in putting on the Fortegra Invitational on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network, especially presenting sponsors Fortegra, Baker Sporting Goods, Land South, and Duval Ford. For Scott Cooper, I'm Scott Manzi saying so long. We hope you've enjoyed our presentation of the High School 912 Fortegra Invitational. Plenty more, always available on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Here on Spring Sports Media Day on Action Sports Jack.
Opportunity and education beyond the classroom and the sports arena. Life skills, testing skills, social skills. It's called High School 912, a program focused on maximizing the growth of students in academics, sports, and life. And here's your chance to get involved. If you're a local business, or if you just want to make a donation to help support programs like ACT and SAT boot camps, career days, Leadership Academy, Financial Literacy Academy, and so much more.
All right, another Nice High School Panther, Jack Cool.
High School 912 supports and hosts high school sporting events and several media days throughout the year. For more information on how you can get involved, visit jackshighschool912.com.
Hey guys, we got a new player today. I hear he's pretty good.
Heard this guy played in the NFL.
I think he's an MMA fighter. I've actually been on his show, the Brett and Austin show.
Football and fighting, that's the easy part. Let's see if I still have it on the ice. What the heck, man? Who is this guy? He's saving everything.
Leave the hockey to the pros, man. It's hockey season. Come on out and see the Icemen play. Get your tickets at JacksonvilleIcemen.com.
Hello, my name is George. When someone has appliance troubles, I'm their first line of defense. If I can't fix it over the phone, then I'll send a service provider for an in-home visit.
Hi, my name is Miss Rose. I work in the Fortegra Claims Department. I'm here to assist when a customer calls in. I truly listen so that every experience is a good one.
Hello, I'm Torian. As a member of your concierge team, I manage unique circumstances and time-sensitive issues by creating an empathetic and personalized claim experience.
We are coaches for your children's teams. We are Fortegra.
We are mothers.
We are daughters.
We are Fortegra.
We are volunteers in your community. We are Fortegra.
We are veterans. We are Fortegra.
We are there for each other. We are there for you. We are Fortegra.
We are Fortegra.
We are Fortegra.
I'm feeling unlimited. Starting out finishing. Yeah.
FSCJ has so much to offer.
They really let you have it all. They made it personal to make sure I was really set up for success.
Feeling infinite, man. I'm so unlimited.
We're a world of people and possibility to help you find your fit.
Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University. Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oak Leaf High School. Tony Mazzio, Sandalwood High School, class of 2002.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School. Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
We've been telling you about the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network for over a year now. How to find it, what to see. Simply put, it's TV online. Local sports content all day, every day, just like this.
Did you always want to make history? Like, think that big, or just say, hey, I want to play in the NFL?
I always say I want to play in the NFL.
That's it. Back to her left side. Takes a shot. And into the back of the net.
Oh, what a pass.
Oh, my goodness.
What a pass.
Say he doesn't make a tackle, you still feel like his presence is felt in every single play.
I did have a sense that they wanted to be bold, that they wanted to make a splash.
It's content you won't find on TV. Find it on actionsportsjacks.com and just sit back and watch local sports all day on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to easily access Action News Jax Now using your Roku device. First, launch Roku. Next, use the menu list to scroll down to the search feature. Then, use the remote to enter Action News Jax into the search bar, and then click Action News Jax thumbnail. Once you see this screen, go ahead and select Add App. Wait a few seconds for it to install. Once it finishes installing, press the star button on your remote and click on Move App or Move App to the top. Finally, select the app back on your home screen to open it. Now you can watch all the great content on Action News Jax Now. Live daily breaking news.
We have breaking news happening right now in Clay County.
First alert weather and traffic.
Looks like we have a tornado warning. Let's take a look at that.
Action Sports Jax 24/7.
We've got the Brent and Austin Show daily, live sporting events, and long-form interviews you can't see anywhere else.
And shows like Law and Crime and much more. And that's how you access Action News Jax Now using your Roku device.
So here's to a Merry Christmas.